What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gotians Games. Welcome back to another SAOIF video. And in today's video, we are going to tackle a topic that a lot of you guys seem very upset about. And that is in regards to the current hunt or boss fight, whatever you want to call it, and the reward, which one of the rewards are the Coat of Eclipse. And so we're going to talk about the situation and why a lot of you guys are upset about it, and why ASOBIMO Bandai really doesn't care. Alright, so make sure you guys are subscribing, hitting that like button, and let's talk about this because I understand. Alright, guys, so let's talk about this. Coat of Eclipse. Alright, so those of you guys who are new to the game, you don't understand why people might be upset. The fact that we have this boss hunt and the reward, or one of the rewards, is Coat of Eclipse. Okay, so let's talk about this because it's actually a pretty big deal. And in all honesty, I see some good to it and I see some bad to it. Now, here's the situation. Like I said, for those of you who are new to the game and don't understand what the situation is, and if you are new to the game and you're new to the channel and finding me for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Anyways, little plug, but whatever. All right. So the situation here is that we had a guild event. Okay, we had a guild ranking event, and the reward for the guild ranking event was the Coat of Eclipse. Okay, so people grinded their asses off for the Coat of Eclipse to be, because in order to get it, you had to, be some of the top ranked guilds or guild members in order to get this. Now, why is that a big deal? Because a lot of people feel like they now wasted their time grinding that event, because now they're giving it away to everybody for free on the easiest difficulty for this dungeon. Okay, so to get the Coat of Eclipse bottom, you run the hunting event interior, and that's a level 50 dungeon or level 50 boss fight. Okay, so you get the bottom or the pants in this, and then running the level 70 depth solo event is where you get the top for the Coat of Eclipse. So meaning that it is grindable for everybody. Now, let's talk about why this is a good thing. This is a good thing for players who are new to the game. Okay? Players who are new to the game obviously did not participate in that guild ranking event. At the same time, the players who did are really upset because it was supposed to be a limited item. Now, I wouldn't be... First of all, I didn't grind the event, so I'm on, I'm on the both sides of it, because I was around during the event that we had, but I decided not to grind for it because I really don't I don't make avatar stuff my priority, and so that's whatever. If you're a regular to the channel, I really don't care about the avatar stuff. It's nice, whatever. If I do happen to grind it, I'll grind it, but I really don't care for it. But at the same time, I understand, because yes, it makes it so that way players who grinded for this thing, it's a waste of their time now. They wasted their time completely. 100% agree with you on that. And I know also for a fact that those players who did grind for it wouldn't be so upset if we had guild events on a regular basis. Meaning, so every month or so, or maybe every 2 weeks, whatever. However they wanted to do it. If they wanted to do it every 2 weeks, or they wanted to do it once a month, fine. But players wouldn't be so upset if we had guild ranking events on a regular basis. Meaning that we're constantly getting new limited items or avatar equipment or whatever on a regular basis. So then at that point, a reward such as this would be really old. Okay, and then I could see them doing something like this for the new players. But Here's the thing. We've had 2 guild ranking events total. Total! Alright, this was, I believe, from the first ranking event. So the second guild event, which honestly I can't even really call it a guild event. It was so bad, but whatever. You know, we've had 2 total. And so that makes it where it's like, well, we wasted our time. You know, if you want to help new players out, Bandai or ASOBimo, if you want to help new players out, I get it. I get it. But you got to take care of your old current player base at the same time and give us more endgame content, such as those guild raids. Like, the guild raid was a good idea, but it was poorly executed. And then on top of that, you stopped giving it to us. You stopped giving it to us. Now, I've said on a couple videos that I suspect that we're going to get another one pretty soon because of the constant break skills that they've been implementing. And yes, I am aware that the current hunt event for the Kobold Lord has break in it. I'm fully aware of that. But I am I'm really, really convinced that we are going to get a new guild event soon. But that's not what this video is about. This video is talking about the situation because this is another example of something that's poorly handled. If you're going to do something like this, you need to give us endgame content to grind for limited stuff. So that way when you decide to do something like this, we don't care because you've given us so much stuff to do that it's like, well, alright. You know, you want to put this for the new players. I get it. We had that event 8 months ago. Alright, it's not a big deal. Now, granted, we didn't have that event 8 months ago. We had that in the summer, I believe. So, it wasn't even that long ago that the Coat of Eclipse was here. So, without making this like an overly long rant video, I mean, it's already, I don't know what, like 7 minutes, something like that. End of the story is that if you're gonna do stuff like this, you need to implement more end-game content for your current player base. I understand you want to take care of the new players who are just joining us, and that's fine. But when you hit a dry spell like you're in right now because you're preparing for the next floor, and we pretty much have nothing to do, players who already grinded for this avatar have no incentive to grind that hard for it. Yeah, granted, you give other rewards such as release crystals or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's not enough of an incentive for us to actually do anything for it. So take that as you will. I'm gonna leave you with that, guys. Make sure you're hitting that like button, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I think I said that 3 times, but whatever. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your frustrations if you guys did grind for this, and if you don't care, let me know that too. There's nothing wrong with being on either side of that fence. Alright, nothing wrong with it. This is a game, we play it together. You know, we're all gonna have our own opinions on it, and we're all gonna have our own frustrations with it. Especially if it's a game that we enjoy playing. So anyways, I will catch you all later. You guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out, guys.